And this is what people say all the time. We're out of love. We're just out of love. And we were out of love. I mean, smack out of love. And it's over, isn't it? I mean, how do you ever you can't get the love back. I mean, but you can't get the love back. It's what I'm here to say to you. You control this thing. It's not luck. It's not fate. It's not fickle. It's just, there's an explanation. Wherever my treasure is, there's my passion be also. So what I've realized is there are some things in my life that are out of balance. I'm giving too much to my friends. I'm giving too much to work. I'm giving too much to other things. And they are things that belong with God and belong with my marriage. So now I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted because what I really want to do are these things over here. I feel more passionate about my friends than I do about my marriage. I feel more passionate about my work than I do about my relationship with Jesus. But Jesus is griping and my spouse is griping. And let me say this, they won't stop until it's right. Won't stop. So what am I going to do? I'm out of love. I'm going through a dry spell. Somebody help me. I'm just out of love. I don't know what to do. I'll tell you what to do. You don't have to manipulate your emotions, and you're not helpless, and you're not a victim, so don't act like it. Remember the way you used to treat your spouse and the way you gave to them, and you sacrificed for that relationship. Now then, you have taken what belongs to them and you're giving it over here. And this is what you're passionate about now because that's where you're getting the harvest, because that's where you're sowing. Stop it. And go over here, do whatever you need to do to get your other relationships and priorities right, and go over here and take what you've stolen from God and your spouse and come back, doesn't matter what your emotions are, and begin to bring it back to the thesaurus. Now, when Karen and I fell out of love, I told her to leave. I told her to get out of the house. I was sick of her griping. She went in the bedroom crying, and it was the night that the Lord healed our marriage, but the way He healed our marriage was He healed me. And when she was in the bedroom crying, I didn't want her to leave, but I didn't want her to stay. I mean, I didn't know what to do. But I didn't want to go on like this anymore because we were at a point of damage of each other. And she was in there crying, and I sat there, and literally it was like scales fell from my eyes. A second before, I didn't see it. The next second, I just saw what kind of a man I was, and I wasn't a good man. I thought I was a good man, but I wasn't a good man. I was a chauvinist. I was selfish. And I went in to Karen. She was crying in the bedroom, and I walked in the bedroom. I said, Karen, I'm sorry. And, and I apologized to her, and I told her this. And this is when she really responded. I said, I'm going to hang my golf clubs up. And when I said it, her head turned. And she said, what? And I said, I'm going to hang my golf clubs up. You're more important than that. And I want our marriage to be healed. For several years, I didn't play golf. Several years later, when our marriage was healed, Karen walked up to me one day and said, why don't you go play golf? And I said, did I just hear Jesus? I heard a voice from above say, come hither. But see, she didn't mind me playing golf. She minded taking her place. She minded the energy and the time that I was giving it that kept me from giving to her. It healed her marriage. And the next morning when I woke up, I didn't feel love for Karen. I'm going to say that very honestly. I didn't feel love for her. I really didn't feel anything. And I was still battling, feeling like I'd made a mistake and that we should not be married. I'm being honest with you. I was battling those feelings and thoughts in kind of this feeling, I'm trapped in a bad marriage with the wrong woman. And I know that it's not right to leave, but what do I do? That's what I was battling. And I woke up the next morning and I made a decision of my will. My emotions were checked out. I made a decision of my will. And I said, I'm going to do the right thing. And I'm going to love her the way that I should. And I began to be nice to her. I began to come home earlier. I give more to the relationship. When I came home, I was more helpful. She always wanted to go walking and talking, and so I began to do some things like that. After several days of that, we began to like each other. There was a friendship that was born after several days of that. After several weeks of that, we were in love again. I mean, we just had goodwill, and we were having fun, and we had intimacy back in our relationship. After several months of that, our marriage was healed, and we had passion in our relationship. And I'm not saying we've never had any troubles. It's always been hunky-dory. But I'm saying if you're out of love, you know, I've been there, done that. You can get it back. Remember the way you used to act. Remember the way you used to treat each other. Now repent for the difference and just begin to do the right thing, and you'll get the emotions back. We're able to come to you right now because of a very special group of people called our Rock Solid Partners. They give to this ministry every month, and we have different levels that you can give at in supporting Marriage Today. But literally, we are able to come to you right now and also go across America and around the world because of our monthly partners who believe in what we're doing. And I hope you believe in what we're doing, and I hope that it's touched your life. And if it has, I want you to become a Rock Solid Partner, and I want you to listen to me. Our Rock Solid Partners get a resource every month called our Dream Marriage Library, and they're the only people who get it. We design and we produce every month this special resource for this special group of people who stand with us financially through their monthly giving. And this Dream Marriage Library is the best of all of our marriage information, of my teachings and sermons and things like that, along with study notes. These are specially designed now to come to you to help you in your marriage so you can have a date night every month and study these materials. Become a Rock Solid Partner. Here's how you can do it.
Take a stand for your marriage and become a Rock Solid Partner today. Join at the $14 level and you'll receive online access to the Dream Marriage Library with a new message each month. At the $28 level, you'll also receive each month's lesson on CD and DVD. And join at the $56 per month level and we'll add exclusive partner perks, including invitation-only access to live phone seminars and exclusive Marriage Today events. Become a Rock Solid Partner today. Thank you for joining us. Partner with Marriage Today and receive the series, Our Secret Paradise. Marriage Today's latest book, Happy, Happy Love, will supercharge your marriage with practical tips, wisdom, and inspiration for every stage of marriage. Visit happylovebook.com. Follow your interests and get social by connecting with Jimmy and Karen and the Ministry of Marriage Today on Twitter. And don't forget, become a Rock Solid Partner and receive the Dream Marriage Library. There's a Rock Solid Partner level to fit every need.